Sanwanani, hello everyone and welcome.
Sanwanani. Sorry. Okay, go.
Hello, I want to see 70 Queen's English.
What? Please greet in Zulu.
No, I'm over it now. You ruined it.
I'm sorry. One more time. Hello! Welcome back to our channel.
As we discuss MavMags takes on Egypt.
Bisiko, Tim 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 go Bisiko, Joan, oh Bisiko, Tim 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 go Bisiko, Joan, oh Bisiko, Tim 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 go Bisiko, Joan.
So I had to apply for visas on behalf of the both of us. Guru was at work, I was sick, and so I went to the embassy to go apply for our visas.
I think Egypt is the only place I've experienced where someone else can go apply for your visa for you.
Our main concern was that on the visa application they ask who you're going with and your relationship to that person.
Luckily, we were going with our whole family, which is actually what we tend to do when we go to countries where homosexuality is not celebrated, can we say?
Accepted, maybe.
Accepted? Yeah, so we tend to do countries like that in a group because, yes, it's unfortunate that the countries are like that, but they're still beautiful, the people are beautiful, and we still would love to explore them and enjoy them. And so we usually do that with groups of friends or our family.
Yeah. So, like, people are afraid to go to Egypt because it's like there was a revolution, but that was all the way in 2011. Before we booked our flights, but we found out that some time before, but recently, there were bomb attacks in the tourist areas of Egypt, and our family was freaked out. But like, if you just go on social media and you just look at the people in the area where you want to go to, you'll see that it's not scary. People were not getting attacked. People were just living their regular, normal, everyday lives. So we said, okay, it seems fine.
When this happened, there was a debate on whether we should go, what's happening. So when we went there, the country was placed under a state of emergency. And weird enough, that put our parents at ease because... But they're saying the state of emergency means that there's like some sort of like lockdown, like there's more police presence, you're more protected, there's more vigilance in the area. So that was a comforting notion for them.
We ended up having our visas accepted immediately, no questions asked, and we're on our way to Cairo.
Whoop, whoop.
So our flight was...
an 8-hour flight.
Which we're used to because we're far from the whole world.
We stayed at the Royal Kapinski Hotel.
Why are you excited?
I was so lavish. Yo, it was nice. I got a bathroom, everything.
Yeah, we had robes.
Oh, we had slippers. It was such a beautiful place. It was awesome.
Yes, but we will say that we did ask for a twin bed as we arrived. But our parents and our sister were like, no, just get a double bed, doesn't matter. And we were like... And when we looked at the stuff and the stuff were like, so a double bed, twin bed, we're like, double bed, and then that was fine.
Yeah, it was actually, I think it's also because the hotel was it wasn't like a very tourist hotel, so they cater for, hotels cater for tourists, but that one was, it was high end, and it was used to a lot of Western travelers.
Yeah, but no black travelers. Yeah, there are no black people that are going to Egypt.
Yeah, but it was to an extent where like kids wanted to take photos with us.
Oh my gosh. And we were like, no.
We arrived there at 5 in the morning. We went to our rooms and basically passed out.
Woke up, went to the shopping mall, got groceries, snacks, and just watched Netflix and chilled. Go for it.
Stir fries.
Maybe at the time it was copyright infringement.
Go on. What do you call it? Sponge is different. It's a bit harder. Oh no, right?
That's interesting.
How can it be harder? But it is.
Yeah. The following morning we decided to do the Egyptian Museum and the pyramids in one go. It's a full day. And we had a tour guide, Google's new boyfriend. His name is...
Not my new boyfriend.
Your new boyfriend. His name is
Amara's
Ahmad. Amar has many different men. That one was not her man. That one was your man. You said you liked his... What is it called? Brackets. What do you call brackets?
He He had a nice quake. He was cute and he was friendly.
Okay.
So we had a very awesome tour guide who, while on the drive, he was just telling us about the country and what's happened in the recent years.
And he told us that there's been a huge drop in tourism because of that revolt that happened.
The saddest thing was his tale and of him explaining the difficulty the Egyptian government is having in getting Egyptian artifacts back from museums all over.
Yeah.
All over the world. So there's things in Paris, there's things in London where Egyptians are like,
can we have our history and our culture back? Because there's missing puzzle pieces in what they have versus what's strewn all over the world.
We watch like the mummy and see how like people raid tombs, but that's exactly what happened. And
archaeologists would come down, or Egyptologists, and come and try and study the culture,
but then they would find something and ship it back to their countries of origin. The robbers would come and take the eyes out, which were, what were the eyes made of?
Jewels. It was actual gems like rubies, sapphire, diamonds would be in the statue's eyes. People would take it out and pocket it or sell it.
The museum we went to was 2 floors. The one floor was everything they found basically before King Tut, and the top floor was only King Tut. So we understood the depth of the theft when he explained, because that's how much when you raid a tomb, that's the extent of the amount of items they stole, because you can literally spend 3 hours just on King Tut's tomb.
So 3 and some hours later, we finally finished with the museum. It was time to head to
Pyramids! Oh my gosh, I've dreamt of seeing the pyramids.
You're so excited!
But they're also a big deal for me as an African.
Yeah, true.
But thank you so much for watching, and we hope to see you next week when we go more of Egypt.
More of Egypt. More of Egypt.
I'm a queen!